Apple has finally released the first beta of iOS 18.6. Now, we have been waiting for an update for a few weeks now, and they decided to actually wait for the release of the first beta of iOS 26 and then move on a week later and release the new iOS 18.6 beta 1. Now, here's everything that you need to know regarding this update. When you take a look at the update, it is actually quite big. It will come to your device at around 7 to 8 gigs. Now, even though this is a big update in size, it's not actually that big in features, so don't expect to see any new big changes with this update. Now, this is one of the last, probably the last big update to iOS 18 before we move on to the first release of iOS 26. Now, the build number for this update is really interesting, which indicates that this update will actually be released quite soon to the public. So as you can see right here, the build number for beta 1 is 22G5054D, ending with a D. Means that we will probably have maybe 3 betas before the RC and then the final release of iOS 18.6 to the public. So there's also a modem update for this update, which means that you will actually get better connectivity on your device. You should get, as the modem update is here. Though actually no release notes for this update. It's quite unusual. Apple is not actually releasing any release notes at all with beta 1. Hopefully they will be here with the next betas. Now, as I said to you guys, there are no new features with this update. It is probably bringing Apple Intelligence to China. We had reports that this is happening with iOS 18.6, even though it's not confirmed yet. It will most likely enable Apple Intelligence for China. That might be the only big feature or change that you will see with iOS 18.6. So when can you see this update released to the public? Well, most likely we'll get through 3 beta stages of iOS 18.6, so expect a second beta sometime next week. Most likely the 23rd will be the second beta of iOS 26, and then the 24th or the 25th will be the second beta of iOS 18.6. Moving on July the 1st or the 2nd with another beta, then the RC right here on the week of the 7th of July, and I'm expecting this to be released to the public sometime right here on the 14th or 15th of July. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. This is all you need to know regarding the new iOS 18.6. Again, not such a big update, but probably the last big update to iOS 18 before we move on to iOS 26. That is it. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.